Hello dear friends, welcome back. So as you know, if I'm here, it's time for a new reading, a new monthly reading, a new not time specific reading. I do make some meditations before I do these readings, and my intent is that the messages should come to you at the perfect time for you, if the message is for you. Keep in mind that these being general readings, take in account please only what resonates with you. You will know if you have the feeling that I'm speaking exactly about your situation, or you have the feeling that I'm speaking directly to you. There is something for you. I'm speaking here about energies. I'm not speaking about sexes. This is why I can why do I do this? Because all of us have both energies in us, feminine and masculine. Doesn't matter if you are a woman or a man. All of us have both energies within us. Because I speak of energies, I may speak directly with you, Sagittarius, or maybe I'm speaking with the cross-watcher. Exactly as you will know if it's resonating with you, you will also know if this is the case, if the characters are interchangeable with the sign or the cross-watcher. Thank you again for your beautiful donations. I really appreciate them. So I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know it can take a little bit longer, but this is the method that I prefer. This is why I will always leave as a first comment. I will pin the comment with the timestamps. If you're not interested, just click on the timestamps in the comment, and the reading will automatically go there. If you like what you're seeing, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. For private readings, if you're interested, you can find all my details in the description box below. This being said, let's start. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Sagittarius, what's in their best interest to know now? What's for their higher good to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Sagittarius, please. What's in their best interest to know now? What's for their higher good to know now? Let's see. The Knight of Wands. So this is your energy, you being a fire sign, so you are being illuminated, you are being ready to start something, to drive towards something you want to conquer, you want to go ahead and start doing things, you want to put yourself in the light. I'm drawn to these candles. It's like your being, it's lit up. Something is coming towards you, and you will know everything what you have to know. You will know the direction that you want to know, because the Knight of Wands, it's directing her vision towards this way. I don't know what you see, but you will know. You will become, and you will, I think that you will become enlightened, and you really will know where you should go and what you should do. But don't be very hasty. Just take a little breath and listen to your intuition, listen to your guidance, because you are really being guided. For Sagittarius, please. Ten of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Tower, and yes, it is okay. It came out in return, it shifted a little bit. Four of Swords, and there you are, Temperance, the Empress, the Hermit, Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Emperor. So you have the Empress and the Emperor. I hope that you can see them all, because I want you to be able to see everything, because I know myself, and when I start to clarify, I forget about myself and I start and show on the table. And the Five of Cups is the energy, it's the the card at the bottom of the deck. So this is the energy in which you are bathing. This is the energy that holds together your entire reading. Sometimes this energy is subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it's stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it's so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. Regret, remorse, feeling sorrow, hurting, really hurting, feeling like everything is lost, having the it's like you are mourning or you are really hurting and trying to see what you could have done otherwise, or thinking that you lost something very important. In the Five of Cups, only 3 cups are spilled. So yes, there is sorrow, and yes, there is loss, but not everything is lost. Just try as you can to focus not only on the negative, but also upon the positive. So upon those 2 of Cups that are still full. Something is happening, and something you don't want to let it go. You don't want, you know it, but it will happen. I will tell you just in a little while. You have here 11 cards with the bottom of the deck. From these 11 cards you have 6 major arcanas. So, and okay, 6 major arcanas, that mean that something very important will happen into your life. Something is changing. If you like it or not, you won't like it because you are trying to stop this changing. You know you have to change. You know that something has to change. On one side you want to change, but on the other side you don't want to change. It's something very, you're not, maybe you are thinking that this is not the perfect time and you want everything to be in divine timing. That can also mean that, but just let me tell you what signs do I see here. And this is you, Temperance. So you are in your own reading. Empress can be Taurus, Hermit can be Virgo, Emperor can be Aries. You have a lot of air, you being a fire sign. Other than the Emperor, I don't see any fire signs. So, and you, of course, sorry. But mainly you have air energy here. That means that you are spending a lot of time thinking, analyzing, thinking back, trying to make a sense. But this eight of swords, this is the mental prison. This is where you are being stuck for a long time, and you know it. It's not something that, it's nothing new that I'm telling you here. You know it, and you think a lot, but because you are stuck in this mental prison, it's like that the mice on the wheel. He runs and runs and runs, and he's conscious that he's really running, he's moving, and he knows that he's moving, but all his surroundings stays the same. And this is your thought process. You are thinking and thinking and trying your best to figure out what it is that you don't understand or what you are missing, and you can't, because you are going round and around and around the same things, and you kept yourself like this in this mental prison. Just try to let it go, just try to rest, do something that you didn't do for a long time in order for you to be able to come out of this energy, because you are being in this energy, thinking about it, analyzing, praying about it, meditating about it, and you know that something has to come to an end. The tower is the moment in which, if we are hindering, destiny is coming in and simply brings the tower down in order for you to be able to have a new beginning. And the tower being in reverse, it's like maybe you are right in trying to do your best, but something in you, being temperance, being the divine timing, something in you tells you that you have to balance something. You know what you have to balance, but you know also that it isn't the time yet. And although it's very hard, although you are in this mental prison for a long time, although it feels like you are being stuck and held back and blocked and whatever it is, something deep in you tells you, maybe through meditation, you came to this knowledge. You had that night of once at the beginning that I told you that some information will come towards you. You know that something has a little bit to, you have to wait a little bit longer, because it's not time. It's not that the hanged man, nothing is holding him back, but he puts himself in this position in order for him to be able to see whatever he didn't saw or missed, or to understand what he didn't understood, to get another perspective. And he will, the moment he will be illuminated by the sun, this is the sun behind him, the moment he is illuminated, he will understand everything. He will know what he missed or whatever. He will have the other perspective, and he will be able to come back to the original position and go his way. So something, it's telling you that you have to wait just for a little bit in order for this tower to manifest itself, in order for this tower to come down, so that you have the new opportunity to start something new. Because the tower is coming down only because something at this, something here in this foundation was not right, and you build and build and build and build upon this not so good foundation, and the tower will come down. But the tower only comes down for you to be able to build upon a very strong and solid foundation. So starting new, but having a solid foundation. And it's a blessing in disguise. I know that when we see this, we always think about the drama and we see only the damage, but when we see the other perspective, you will see that it is a blessing in disguise, although we may not feel like it at that time, but it will be. So you know that you have to balance something. You know that you have to balance the passion, because these are the two fire signs, very passionate, the conquerors, but you know that you have to balance everything out mainly with the thought process, trying to keep in check your passion through the thought process, through meditation, through, in order for you to be able to get that other perspective, to really understand everything, and the truth will come out, and you will really know what is happening. And I think the moment that this truth will come out, you will know why this was a little bit hindered. You really will know, because the tower is being brought down mainly by lightning, and this Ace of Swords, it's like a portal that appears suddenly, and this Pegasus has his moment to come out of this portal. So whatever it is, it will come out, and you will know why everything happened in the way that it happened. And this Hanged Man, this blockage, this needed time, because it is a little bit of time, it speaks about having a little bit of patience, is brought to you only so that you have the needed time in order for you to be able to go deep within and search and find the answers deep within yourself, in order for you to be able to know which key holds, which key belongs to this door, which key you have to use in order for you to be able to open this door, so that you have the new beginning. And without making that journey deep within you, you won't be able to do this, but you will do it, because you come out as being the Empress. You will know after you make this, you will find out the truth, you will go deep within, because this is why you have been blocked. This is why you had to wait just a little bit, in order for you to be able to see the other perspective, because mainly you looked outside and you looked outside and you had to look inside in order for you to get that other perspective. So when you will do that, you will know that you already have everything that you want. You will become and be very prosperous and abundant. And not only that, the Empress is abundance, it's abundance. You have also the Ten of Pentacles, that is success, money, material things, family, everything that you ever dreamed of, you will have it. Maybe you are starting something very prosperous, because with the Empress here, you will have ideas, and you will be fertile, not only physical, but you will get some inspiration. You will find solutions much more easily than before. You will have some ideas that you will can and will materialize, and through these ideas, through this materialization, you will become very prosperous, and you will know your place, and you will know what's yours, and you won't feel awkward to feel good about yourself, and be very nurturing, and be very happy with your life and content with your life, because it was a hard journey, because you had been for a long time kept still, but only for you to see that everything is already in you. You just didn't look at the place that you had to look, and that was deep within with you. You had that night of Wands at the beginning, and I told you that she's looking towards somewhere, and just let yourself be guided to look wherever that Knight of Wands looked, because that will be your key. That will be your key. Maybe some signs, some earth signs will help you. The Hermit being Virgo and Taurus will help you to do something, to start something very prosperous, because this is the way that the reading is going. It's like you know who you are. You know your place in the world, but something was not quite right. Something was not the perfect time. It maybe won't. You didn't have the perfect people also, but everything, you have to be just a little bit patient. It's only the time that it is given to you in order for you to make this inner search, very deep inner search, in order for you to be able to see the other perspective, in order for you to be able to have this new beginning, maybe without the tower being brought down. But if the tower doesn't come down, you will have to do some damage control here by the foundation of this tower, because something is not right here, and you know it. I'm not telling you anything. This is why you are being so remorseful, and you have regrets, and you hurt so much, because you know about. I don't know what I'm talking here about. What's the reason why you are hurting so much, but you know it. Let's see what the clarification have to tell us. The Chariot, another major arcana, sign of Cancer. When it will start, it will start, and it will go in a very fast moving energy. This is a very fast moving energy. This is Phaeton, the son of Helios, of the sun, who one day stole his father's carriage and began to run through the sky like crazy, but he was able to run with these unicorns and being able to come from a point to another, being safe, because he was in balance. And you know that you have to balance yourself. The balancing, this is the key, because you know that you have to balance the passion with the thought process, with everything, maybe what you learned about something, and you have to balance with feelings, with passion. You have to bring balance back again into your life. Patience or Temperance speaks about balance. The Chariot speaks about balance. So this is your key. Tell me more about Temperance. Why is Temperance here? I know we are making a reading for Sagittarius, but please tell me more about Temperance. And the Emperor here. Tell me more about the Temperance, please. So the tower will come down. although you hesitated, although you did everything that you could in order for this Tower to, it's something that you refused. It's like you know it, and you know it will come down, and it is for your best. You know all these things, but something in you, it's like, I'm not ready. I really am not ready for this Tower to come down. I won't be able to do such and such and such. But the Tower is coming down because you have to unblock yourself. I told you, although it may seem like a disaster, and although it will not be so pleasant, it is, in long term, it is for your own good. It is a blessing in disguise. So try to get that balance as fast as you can, because it will come down, and it is for your own good. Tell me more about the Four of Swords. That meditative state, that praying, that resting. Maybe you need some rest in order for you to be able to meditate. Maybe it's like what is happening in the world right now. It's a Tower coming down, and everybody stays home in order for all of us to be able to process everything that is happening. We have to see the other perspective. So, dear ones, what's with the Four of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Four of Swords, please. Six of Swords. You know that you have to leave something behind in order for you to go towards much lighter places, much happier places, much harmonious places, and you will leave everything what is hard and not so bright. Leave it behind and go towards other places. It's not like you are deserving something and you're deserving the crumble that it remains after this Tower coming down, but you realize that you did your best. You tried to stop this. You only had that in front of you. How should I do it? How can I do it in order for this Tower not to come down? But Destiny knows better. Destiny knows that you deserve much better, not being stuck, not staying stuck in whatever your reasons are. And you will know that it's time for you to leave everything behind and go towards much lighter places. It's like this character here is leaving these crows or whatever they are, and on a swan he or she is flying towards the sun. Sun being the positivist card in the tarot, so everything will be just fine. Tell me more about the Tower, this Tower that you didn't want to come down. What's with the Tower, please? King of Pentacles. Maybe it's something that has to do with the business. Maybe you tried your best to save this business. This is a male energy, a very prosperous energy who knows how to run a business, a very successful business, who works like crazy. People like this are very serious about their jobs. They are very passionate about what they are doing. They are having plans, and their plans are for some years ahead. They don't plan for today, from today to tomorrow. They plan years ahead. This is a character who's very grounded, and maybe this character here, it's not wanting to see that whatever he built was built on something that didn't have a serious, a profound, stable foundation. And he's not wanting this tower to come down, but maybe it's a business that is coming down. Maybe it's something that this energy worked a lot towards. But please remember, I told you that the moment that you will know the truth and you will be able to make that inner journey, to make that decision for yourself in accordance with your inner being, you will become very prosperous and abundant with the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles can also speak about inheritance. Maybe this business is a family business, and the old generation gives the business to the new generation, and you are this one. I don't know. It's a possibility too. Let's see. What's with the Hanged Man, please? Tell me more about the Hanged Man. Page of Cups in reverse. So this energy, when it's upright, it's the dreamer energy. It's somebody who thinks about feelings, and he's very innocent in whatever he does. He's a much younger energy, not so experienced energy, but his heart is really wide opened. And this energy, it's like somebody that is very young, and it can be a little bit fishy. So he can manipulate a lot, he can speak a lot in order for him to be able to conquer, but whenever he gets what he wants, this is it, he runs with himself. He only sees his benefit in it and doesn't care about the others around him. Selfish. It's very selfish, and it's a very emotional, unstable energy. So today it's something good, and tomorrow it won't be good. You have no idea how to speak with this kind of person, how to deal with them, because you don't know which way you will have to, with whom you were dealing. It's maybe this kind of energy, it's holding you back, putting you in this blocked energy. It's this manipulative energy that holds you back, and you know it. You know about who am I speaking, and maybe this is why, because he was so manipulative, you have the only way out. You have to search for your key. It's the only way to do it. Because with the Tower coming down and with the force that he's holding on to this Tower to not come down, and he will manipulate a lot. And you know, you get the message and you get the information that for yourself the best is to leave everything behind and go towards something new, something much easier, much brighter, much harmonious, because this is not a harmonious energy what you have been dealing with for a long time. And the only way is for you to see the truth, accept the truth, search for your key in order for you to get out. And maybe having there the Ten of Pentacles, maybe we are speaking from someone from the family, maybe who's like an emperor, who knows he became an emperor because he used some tactics, and because these tactics brought him to the success that he had, because he is a very successful character, very abundant, financially abundant. He's like a tyrant who his way, it's the only way. It can be a father figure, it can be someone who's very in a high place, or he's for sure he sees himself being on a high ground. So maybe we are talking about somebody from the family, and let's see what's with the Emperor. Tell me more about the Emperor. You have to come out of this toxic energy, because and he manipulates with feelings, and boy, what's with the Emperor? He can also be very hasty, he can be physical. Just watch yourself. What's with the Emperor, please? Okay. Because of the Emperor, you Temperance are being out of balance. It came out in reverse. So the reason for your imbalance, this is you, this is Archangel Michael. Because of the Emperor, you are being unbalanced. You stayed so much in this toxic energy, manipulative energy. Maybe he had the money, maybe you are not financially independent, and I don't know what he did, how he did it, but this is the reason why you are being unbalanced. And this is why the Tower is coming down, in order for you to be put in the position to leave everything behind and regain your balance. This is the only way, and this Destiny knows it and you know it, but something kept you, because he was such a good manipulator. character. He's really a master in it. This is why you are being in this mental prison. And I see the Five of Swords. So you were in this energy for a lot. Whatever you invested in it, time, money, feelings, whatever it was, maybe all of them didn't got you to the result that you wanted. It's like being in a war. Nobody wins, but nobody loses, and you realize it, and you are ready to say, okay, I leave all my weapons down and I'm gone, because this is madness to invest so much in something that don't bring you the results that you want. What's with the Eight of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Eight of Swords, please. Although you are in this energy, something is telling you, and you are feeling it, that something that is yours will come to you. In this deck of cards, when I see this card, it's like I'm seeing Moses, who knew, who had his passion, and he believed in himself and in God, and it's everything that happened for a reason, in order for him to be brought on his path again. It's like now it's the time for him to rise up. And I know it was hard, but just believe in yourself, in your vision, in whatever you are holding, because you are holding a vision in front of your mind's eye, at least. Just keep on going, because the time is here. The Ace of Swords, the truth will come out. And the ships are coming in. And not only the ships are coming in, you are being put upon your path, because this was not your path. It's like you were kept a prisoner with your own doing, but because of a very manipulative, toxic energy. And now something is coming out, and you realize that this is not your path, and you are ready to step upon your path. Ace of Swords. What's with the Ace of Swords, please? Tell me more about this truth coming out. Communication, the truth coming out, victory, whatever it is. The Ace of Swords, please. Tell me more. Judgment and the Devil. So, in order for you to be able to conquer your fears, your whatever, dependencies, codependencies, whatever they are, it's like with the truth, You will be able to conquer all your fears and dependencies, codependencies, whatever these are, and kept you prison here, in a prison, because you will have the truth. Having the truth, you will know, you will be able to look upwards and see that the key, I told you here about the key, that you have to go deep within yourself to find your key in order for you to be able to open this door, so that you become abundant. And the key is here, and the truth coming out will help you. You have to have the courage and see this devil in the eye in order for you to see the key, so that you will free yourself from whatever he had on you, and you will be able to have a new life. You will be reborn with this truth that is coming out. This is the moment in which you are realizing that you have the chance of a new life, the life that you wanted for yourself with the truth. So Capricorn here, another earth sign, doesn't matter, you have so many major arcanas here. So something very, very important is happening. It's simply, and you being Temperance, having Archangel Michael here twice, because Patience and Temperance are the same card. And now you have here, this was in reverse, you have Archangel Gabriel here. So I told you from the beginning that you are being guided. Just let yourself listen to your intuition and let yourself being guided. You will know the truth, and you will be able to be like this character here, fearless. Just open your eyes and see your key. What's with the Hermit? Everything that happens, everything that is crumbling down, everything that comes down, whatever it is, it may seem like a disaster, but everything is happening in order for you to be able to free yourself. What's with the Hermit, please? In order for you to be able to live the life that you want, making dreams coming true for yourself, being conscious that you have to fill your own cup with love, with respect, with I don't know, whatever it is, doing things that you love to do, being around people that you love and you cherish, being around people with whom you do things that vibrate in another way, having much more respect for yourself, be much more compassionate with yourself. Do this inner work in order for you to be able to see the beautiful creature that you are, so that you will cherish yourself first of all, so that you will be able to live the life that you want. The Nine of Cups speaks also about emotional independence. So you will free yourself and you will become emotional independent, and by becoming emotional independent you will live the life that you want to live. What's with the Empress? Tell me more about the Empress, please. It's like, yes, you have the Empress and you have the Emperor. It's like a couple here that played some roles in their life in order for them to be able to see their own path, to be brought back to their own path, to rediscover themselves, to see the fear in their eyes and just tell them fiercely, I'm done with you. What's with the Empress, please? Tell me more about the King of Wands. This is your sign. This is your card. Not only that you are becoming the Empress, abundant, nurturing, prosperous, fertile, whatever you want, you will regain your passion for life. You will be able and you will want to conquer. It's like you are reconquering yourself. You are rediscovering the beauty of yourself, and this is why you regain confidence in yourself, the confidence of the King of Wands. And you being a fire sign, this is you. You are becoming you are regaining in your power, and because of that you will be very abundant and prosperous. Passionate also. So with the Empress there, Ten of Pentacles, please tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles. Lessons learned, family, abundance, whatever it is. It's like a sub-chapter being closed. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles, please. Three of Swords, and it came out in reverse. You saw it, I made it so. So, Three of Swords is heartbreak. You are coming out of this heartbreak. You are healing this heartbreak. Maybe with the help of family, other family members, maybe with people who you feel like being your family, you being abundant, you living the life that you want to live will be the opportunity for you to heal these Three of Swords in which you were for a long time. So, oh yeah, the Ten of Swords. It's like it won't be easy. I won't lie to you, because it's like they won't let you go so easy. They will try and do everything in their power. You won't accept it, they won't accept it, and you will be caught by surprise. You will feel like a little death. They will come out with 10 of swords towards you, but don't worry, because you are being guided. It's like the last breath that he has, he will try to do that, but you already know it, because you know the truth. So don't worry, the worst is behind you. And the Fool, whatever it is behind you. It was hard like hell, but everything is now putting to an end with the 10 of Pentacles and with the 10 of Swords, in order for you to be able to have the new opportunity, a new chapter in your life. It's opening so that you can live your life the way that you want. So just have faith and take the leap of faith, because you are putting an end to all this. Everything that crumbles down, everything that comes down with these two towers and everything else, it's only for you to be able to free yourself from this situation, from this relationship, whatever it is. Let's see what the Keepers of the Light have to tell regarding your reading. A last advice, a last conclusion, a best advice for Sagittarius, please, at the end of the reading. And before that, I want to count the major arcana, because something really big is happening here. So you have ten major arcana. Put your seatbelt. Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. Mahavatar means great incarnation or avatar, and Babaji means sacred father. Mahavatar Babaji is a deep respected master yogi who was introduced to the world through the teaching of the Indian yogi Paramahansa Yogananda. Babaji, as he's called for short, is said to be over 2000 years old and able to travel between Earth and other worlds. He is said to have an invisible temple in the Himalayas that can appear to those he wants to connect with. Many believe that he is like Christ himself, bringing deep love, acceptance, forgiveness, insight, and direction. You may feel that you've retreated from the world recently. Maybe you've not been as active socially or spiritually, but this time of inner rest has already paid off. You are becoming more and more consciously aware of how connected you are to God and all living beings. This sense of union is called yoga. Yoga goes beyond physical ability and into a sense of awareness that creates through spiritual practice, meditation, and devotion to the divine. Mahavatar Babaji, the yogic father, is here to inspire that fire of union within you so that you can understand how your thoughts and actions are creating the waves of energy that form your life. So, dear ones, I hoped this helped. Till next time, stay safe. All the best. Take care. Bye.